Hello Gemini, and welcome to Lena Mystic. This video is about June 28th through July 4th. So Gemini, I see that in the beginning of the week you're kind of going to step away from people. You're going to be like in your own zone, away from people, and I see it kind of transforming to the end of the week where you're getting out there and you're enjoying yourself and you're just like infecting other people's energy into more of a positive one. I see you really growing this week as well, for sure. With the Three of Cups being reversed, I don't know if you have a sibling, but I see kind of like some drama possibly with a sibling or someone that you see as a sister or brother or very close to you. So try to be understanding. Make sure that if you're older, I kind of see this, hey, you should be doing this and not that, and try not to come off too demanding with the King of Wands and the Hierophant. Try not to, tell them how to live their life. Try to be understanding. And for those of you who are younger or the other person is always telling you what to do, try to be understanding that they're just looking out for you, okay? So this works for, I guess, all of us. It's like some of us are like, hey, I don't want you telling me how to do things, and some of us are the ones that are leaders and we're like, hey, don't do that, and it comes off aggressive and almost offensive. So try not to take anything too personal for both sides. Try not to take anything too personal this week, because a lot of people don't mean it to offend you. They just want to protect you, help you, guide you. So keep that in mind. Like I said, with the Four of Wands, you're starting off this week pretty quiet to yourself, and then you're ending off this week with a bang, and you're like, hey, I'm out here, I'm dressed nice in my sundress or my new J's or whatever new shoes you got, and you're just feeling yourself, okay? I definitely see you feeling yourself towards the end of the week. Now, your oracle cards say something else as well. It says take the lead. So if you have been stepping behind a lot of the time, and with the Four of Swords, it's like you're behind the scenes. I see you kind of stepping forward and saying, hey, I have a voice too, and I deserve to be heard. I definitely see that in this week. But I also see for some of you, you need to step back. So if you're normally leading and you're not really listening much, I see you needing to step back this week. It's so weird, because now I'm thinking about it, Gemini, of course, you guys have these two sides. So you need to know where the balance is. You need to know when to speak up and when to shut it down, okay? Because this week is all about balance. It's like, it's so funny. You have the Four of Swords. I didn't even notice this, but you have the Four of Swords, and then you have the Sun. And these are complete polar opposites. So you're going to be really transitioning this week, where it's like you're going through a lot of opposites. So try to find the balance this week. Now I get it. There's a lack of balance this week. So try to figure out when you need to speak up, and figure out when you need to be quiet and listen, because there's going to be some times where you do need to speak up, and then there's going to be some times where you do need to shut it down and just listen. So analyze the situation and say, hey, am I taking this too personal? And a lot of the time I feel like you do take things too personal. Try to just think, hey, I shouldn't take it personal, because they may not even mean it in the most offensive way that I'm perceiving that they mean it. It's not always like that. So be gentle to the people in your life, because they may actually be looking out for you, or not even trying to say something in the way that you think. So it says take the lead, and then take the lead is reversed. So it's kind of saying find the balance. Dream the world into being and tend to small things. So with tend to small things, I'm definitely seeing a problem with looking at the small wrong details. It's time not to focus on the wrong small details. Like, let's say that your friend or someone in your life went to go get you some breakfast, but they got you the wrong sandwich. You didn't even ask them to get breakfast, but they brought back breakfast and it wasn't what you wanted exactly. You still like it, but it wasn't what you wanted exactly, and you're kind of focused on this is not really what I get. Like, I didn't really want it. Even though it's good, you're like, this is not really, I really didn't want this. I wanted something else. So try to make sure that you're being grateful for all of the things that are going on in your life, like all of the great things. Don't focus too much on the wrong small details, the small wrong details, because it's a big deal that someone came and brought you breakfast. Because would you have even had breakfast if they didn't bring it? And you're probably like, yeah, I can make it myself. But don't let pride get in the way this week. I definitely see you feeling the effects of the retrogrades and kind of feeding into that energy. So try not to let it mess you up or screw up your relationships, because that is just not the move, okay? And dream the world into being. So I think that a lot of you are so focused on thinking about what you want, and this is a great and powerful thing. Setting intention is very, very powerful. But if you're not doing the work, I don't know how powerful setting intention is gonna be. So this week, try to make sure that you're not only setting the intention, but you're moving with it. You're like, yeah, I'm setting this intention and I'm doing the work that needs to be done with it. I see that this week, and I definitely see somebody telling you how to do things as well. And it may irritate you, but try not to get too irritated. Like I said, don't take things too personal. Try not to get irritated by it, and just know that some people are just trying to protect you and look out after you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below for your girl, and I will see you in another video.